Hello and welcome to the final wrap-up edition of TBN News. I'm your host, Grace Rutherford. This has been a year to remember, and congratulations to our senior class of 2022. Go and do great things. This year also marks the final year for our principal, Mr. Winton, who will be moving to our alternative school and run things there. Best of luck, Mr. Winton, and we will really miss you. The principal next year will be Dr. Elsman, and we are looking forward to his arrival next year. Next, let's see how well you can do with some PHS trivia. Let's start off easy with question 1. Where was the high school prom this year? Did you guess Moore Farms? Question 2. Who was the Stuco president this year? How about Emily Reimer? Question 3. What is the name of our school comfort dog? Lily is correct. Question 4. How many stairs to get up to the second floor of the Freshman Center? 24 total. Last question. What was the high school musical performed this year? That's right, Mary Poppins. Thanks for playing along with the year-end review quiz. If you got all 5 questions right, maybe your teacher will give you a bonus point or 2. Now let's hear from Benton Raymer for a sports recap.
Thanks, Grace. I'm Benton Raymer, TBN sports correspondent. It was a great year for Pryor Tiger athletics, so let's take a look back at each sport and their accomplishments this year. Football made it to the second round of the playoffs, but fell to Lawton Mac in that game. Fast pitch softball won their regional and made it to the second round of state at Hall of Fame Stadium in Oklahoma City. They walked off their first game of state, beating Carl Albert 2-1, but lost the second game to Piedmont 1-0. Cross country had a great season with multiple athletes making it to state. Mason Penley, Elias Brown, Arana Daly, and Jalen Von Wald all had the opportunity to compete at state. Mason finished 15th, and Elias, Arana, and Jalen set their personal best times. Now for winter sports, basketball boys had a nice run to end their season and made it to the area tournament. The girls also had a nice year, making it to the playoffs as well. Wrestling made it to dual state, where they performed well and had several placers at the state wrestling tournament, including Tate Phelps, Connor DeCarlo, and James Peach. Palms won the first ever state championship for Palms at Pryor High School and were our only state championship this year. Congratulations to all of them. For spring sports, baseball made it to the state playoffs again, but fell in the first round to Blanchard. For tennis, both boys and girls were represented very well at the state tournament. Abigail Simmons placed 4th, and that's the highest place known in prior history of girls tennis. For the boys, Tatum Kegley and Carson Russell ended in 6th, and Caden Lewis, Coulter Fannin, and Cash Harrison also placed in state. Golf had 2 top 10 finishers in Evan Weaver and Grayson Rains. Track performed well at state also, with multiple medals won across both boys and girls track. Mason Penley broke the Pryor school record in the 1600 meter, and Alexis Tavin finished 4th in the 400 meter. Both soccer boys and girls made it to the first round of the state playoffs, but were defeated by Holland Hall and Ulaga respectively. Slow pitch softball made it to districts and were beat out by Bristow. Last but certainly not least, a special shout out to all of our special tigers who participated and won medals at the state track and field events this season. Congratulations to all of our student athletes and coaches on another special year for Pryor Tiger Athletics. Grace, back to you.
Thanks, Benton, and congratulations to all of our sports teams, and good luck to all the seniors going to play college athletics. For one final time this year, let's hear from our chief weather guesser, Landon DeSautel, as he previews the summer weather for us.
Hi, Wyatt Weird, your new weather guesser.
Thanks, Grace. This weekend will be high 80s with some rain. This summer will be very, very hot with some tornadoes. Back to you, Grace.
Thanks, Landon. Well, that will wrap things up. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next year, I'm Grace Rutherford, and always remember, give 100% unless you're giving blood.